Hello everyone. So a question I got in an email was related to calculating the size in memory of an instruction. So I believe this is one of the questions in the labs, and I apologize. So the lab, all of the labs, well, or maybe like the more recent labs, will eventually have videos on this channel with full solutions. But seeing as I got this question directly in an email, I'm just going to put together a quick video now, and we'll have a look at how we might do this. So we're working out the size in memory of an instruction. Now, the student who sent me this email was actually getting very close to a good solution. He was wondering if he could do this by finding the memory address of an instruction before our move here and after it, and comparing the difference. So, my answer to you, anonymous student who was helpful and sent me an email, yes, you're almost completely bang on. So how I would do this is something like so. This is one way that we can work it out. So, let's put into R1. Right, so what are we doing here? And then we'll sub into R3, R1, R2. Alright, so what does this code do? So we have our move instruction here, so we're going to put a number in direction 0. And we have the main label before it and the test label after it. So when we load main, we'll get the memory address of this instruction, and when we load test, we'll get the memory address of the next instruction. And then we'll subtract them and see what the difference is. Okay, so intuitively this should work. We're getting the address of this instruction and the address of the one after it, and comparing them. Sorry, let me just put this back to hex. Okay, so we have the memory address of our move here, and the memory address of the instruction after it is NOOP, and we'll compare them. And we get... bummer, I put these around the wrong way. It's going to give us a nasty negative number, excuse me. Alright. Okay, when I remember to put things around the right way, things tend to work better. Alright, and we get in register 3, we'll put this in decimal, 3. Now this doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? If we open up our disassembly, well, for starters, we know that in ARM, instructions are either 2 or 4 bytes. And if we open up our disassembly here, we can see our move instruction is in fact 4 bytes. Now, our subtraction instruction won't give us a wrong answer because it's a computer. So what's happened? Well, we can check here. R2 is definitely equal to the address of our NOP instruction. But what's happened here? We have 1C9, but we know the address of our move instruction is 1C8. So something funny is going on here. Because now I know a lot of you have done this in the lab and wondered why the hell you're getting a number which, you know, is 3 or 1. It turns out our ARM processors do some funny things, and to save you from half an hour of explanation about the intricacies of our processor, the main label has the number 1 added to it, so the processor knows what instruction set it's using. So yeah, this really doesn't make a lot of sense, and we don't expect you guys to understand this. So what we can actually do to get rid of this weird behavior is if we do something like this. Okay, so our main label is going to randomly add 1 to our memory address for no apparent reason and make our code do something that doesn't seem right. So if we add just like a no-op instruction here, and then have a label before and after our move, there we go. We get 4 now. We can check in our disassembler if we're correct. And yes, our move instruction is 4 bytes, but more importantly, we've calculated that using our assembly here. So very good job to the student who emailed me this question. Yes, this is one way that you can do this. And I know a lot of you will have done this in the labs as well.